Good morning, everyone. So, our today's topic is productivity. Productivity is one of the important topic when it comes to industrial management and operations management. So, how we describe productivity? Productivity can be described as it is various measures of measuring efficiency of a production process. So you can calculate productivity of overall organization. You can calculate productivity of a particular factor of input in the organization, just like labor productivity, capital productivity, land productivity, machine productivity. So there are various ways of calculating productivity. Often a productivity measure is expressed as the ratio of aggregate output to a single input or an aggregate output upon aggregate input in the production process. So if we talk about productivity, productivity is in general is the efficiency of production process. So one can clearly see that we can increase our productivity by producing same amount of output in less input, or the more amount of output in same input. So in factories and corporate, productivity is a measurement of ability to create goods and services from a given amount of human resource, capital, land, knowledge, time, machine, and all the factors of input. So when we define productivity, we can say that productivity is the ratio of input output to input. So International Labor Organization has defined the productivity as the ratio of volume of output is measured by production indices, and the corresponding volume of labor input is measured by employment indices. And the productivity of measure is of how much input is required to achieve given amount of output. So the formula for productivity is output divided by input. Now we move on to types of productivity. So there are basically two types of productivity. First is partial productivity and second is total productivity. And here in the slide you can see that there is one more type of productivity, which is total factor productivity. It is nothing but the it's a part of total productivity. So first we need to know about partial productivity. So as initially we have discussed, we can calculate the productivity of each factor of input. So there are various kind of partial productivity. Partial productivity we can calculate for labor, so that is called labor productivity. What is labor productivity? The formula for labor productivity is total output divided by labor input. Then there is a kind of partial productivity is known as capital productivity. So it is productivity of capital, so that means output divided by capital input. We can calculate material productivity, which is output divided by material input. We can calculate the productivity of land productivity. It is output divided by cost of land. So in this way we can calculate the productivity, partial productivity of all the factors of input involved in an manufacturing process. So and also we can calculate the productivity of service industry also. So this is also the output divided by the factor of input, which is against which we are calculating the productivity. So this is about partial productivity. Now we move on to total productivity. So what is total productivity? When we take aggregate output and aggregate input, so we can get the total productivity. So for with this method we can calculate the productivity of overall organization. during a time period. So total productivity is total tangible output divided by total tangible input. Similarly, we can calculate the total factor productivity. It is the productivity against labor and capital, which are the main factors of input in an organization. So total factor productivity is your net output divided by labor and capital input. So this is about the types of productivity. Now we move on to factors affecting productivity. So what are the factors which is responsible for productivity to be increased or decreased? So first factor is your technical factor. See how much you are advanced in technology, it gives a positive impact on productivity. So the higher the technical aspect of your organization, the productivity will be higher. So the technical factor is directly related to the productivity of an organization. Second is your production factor. So the factors of production, that means the amount of labor, the amount of capital, or the kind of labor is also has an impact on productivity. Third is organizational factor. So your overall organization, what are the working conditions in the organization, what is organization culture is all about, the environment in your organization is a calm and cool place for work, or there is always a turmoil kind of situation, labor is always doing riots or shut down the units. So these are the organizational factor, and including the policies of management, they can contribute to productivity as well. Then there is one more factor, which is personal factor. So if you calculate the productivity of a worker, so you can clearly see that productivity of two workers are different from each other. So there are certain personal factors, there are certain personal background also, which can contribute productivity in positive or negative way. So the emotional state of worker, the personal problems of workers, so these are the factors which can affect the productivity of that worker. Then the financial factor. So one of the important factors of input is capital. So if your organization is financially strong, then your productivity in some terms can be increased. Then there are a factor which is called management factor. So this comes under the factors like how much management is concerned with the with increasing productivity, the policies and plannings of management, the management attitude toward workers. These are the factors which can positively or negatively contribute to productivity of an organization. Then government factors are also one of the important factors. Say for example, if the government policy says that you need to pay laborers the certain amount, so this will affect your organization and your financial resources as well. So these are the factors. Yeah, sorry for interruption. And so we were talking about the government factors which can affect the productivity. So there are various government factors which can affect the productivity of an organization. Now lastly, the factor is location factor. That means the place where. Yeah, sorry for the interruption. We were at the factors affecting productivity, and we were discussing government factors which can affect the productivity. So for example, in government factors, So in government factor, for example, we can say that if government has banned certain kind of product in a particular area, and that product. So if government bans certain product in a certain area, and that product is very crucial for your organization, so you need to find alternative for that. So during that time, the productivity will maybe get lower. And last factors affecting productivity is location. So location is one of the crucial factor. If your factory is located in the place where labors are not cheap, labors are expensive, so your overall productivity of your organization will go down. And if at the in the location factor, if your factory is located nearby the market, so the productivity can go up. So these are the factors which can affect the productivity of an organization. Now there are certain ways to improve the productivity. So first factor is you can develop your products. That means you can modify your product, you can change anything in your product so that the productivity can go up. uh, Specialization and standardization, in certain cases automation also. So if you hire a specialized person, you standardize the whole process of organization, so your productivity can improve. Then market, consumer and product research. If you done proper research on market, on consumers, and before making your product, so you can definitely improve your productivity. And value analysis, what see, an organization can cater variety of things to the market. So you need to analyze the value of each item in which you are offering to customer. So on the basis of value analysis, which the items which have more value, you can produce more, and so that you can improve the productivity of your organization. Process planning and research. So in industrial management, you can study various things, various methods, so that you can uh, plan and control overall process of production, so that you can improve the productivity of organization. And then there is a method which is method study and time study, which is also introduced to improve productivity. Then if your organization is safe place to work, you provide proper gadgets to workers, so that so workers is are not having fear to perform any kind of activity. So they will definitely increase the productivity of themselves, so that the organizational productivity will go up. Operational training, that means if you provide proper training to the operators, then the wastage can be minimized, and any kind of problematic area or bottleneck can be reduced. Then there is a way to improve productivity is production planning and control, which is one of the important aspect in industrial management. Then material control, that means inventory control methods. You need to apply inventory control methods, so that you can classify the inventory on the basis of their importance, so that you invest proper amount in acquiring proper inventory, so that you can improve the productivity of overall organization. So this is all about productivity. Thank you.